Thank you. Okay, let's start. So I'm Gwen here. I'm a certified essential oil specialist, also a baby twin therapist, massage therapist. Okay, and I also go through TCM under pediatric care for children's. Okay, because I really want to know what are the oils and what are the techniques. Okay, I can help my children. Not only that, I can help more childrens out there. Okay, so I went through a lot of course and learn a lot. Okay, so today, right, we're going to share about essential oils for pre and post natal care. Okay, I would like to do a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor or nurse or any other professional, medical profession. Okay, and we are not claiming to be. Okay, we are not treating or diagnose anyone in this talk. The information provided here comes from our experience, ours, and those other people using doTERRA essential oils, or from our studies, our credible sources of information on essential oils related field. We find that essential oils are powerful and safe. That is why we are here to share it with you today. Okay, along the sharing, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Just type in the chat. Okay, just ask. Okay, ask no need to pay money one. Okay, just ask. All right, I will try my best to help you and answer your question. So, how do we use essential oil? There's three ways of using essential oils, which is we can use it for application. We can apply on your body. Is pregnant lady or when during your pregnancy, are you able to use essential oil on application? Yes, you can. You can. So definitely is no problem. Okay. And of course, we can use it for diffusing, which is aromatic. And internally, okay, internally for me, right, I personally will recommend people who have been using essential oil for very long. And you have been taking internally for quite some times already. And I will encourage you, okay, you can go ahead and continue taking what you are taking and even during your pregnancy. But of course, there are some oils that we need to avoid. Okay, so please write down, please type in, okay, or write down a note because sometimes maybe when I was sharing certain things, right, it's not in the recipe. So what are the oils many people will be asking? So what are the oil that I need to be very careful when I'm pregnant? Okay, so there is two oils that you need to take note. Okay, one, okay, in doTERRA, so one is carriage stage. Okay, carriage stage. The second one, all right, is jasmine oil. Okay, so these two oils you need to avoid. All right. Okay, remember, you actually note down, okay, to take note that these two oils you need to avoid. But can I use all the 10 basic oils that I have at home? Can I use the kit set oil? Yes, you can, no problem. Okay, just go ahead and use. Because, okay, carrying stage and jasmine, right, is to help pregnant lady to induce. Means they help you to label, okay? So we don't want to use that oil. Some certain people react to oil differently. So it's best to try to avoid, okay, during your pregnancy. All right, Catherine? Okay, these two oils really have to take note. Okay, so let's move on. So are you pregnant or are you trying for a baby for a long time? Okay, so I want to know, are you trying for a baby a long time? If you are trying for a baby, trying to have a baby for a long time, you type 2. If you're currently pregnant, you can type 1. Okay, let me see how many of you are at this range. Just I actually asked some, but help me to retype again because some quite a few mummies join in later part. So I just want to see. Okay, 1. I know Justine, she's currently pregnant with her number 3. Okay, number 1. Okay, any more? Any more? Okay, okay, I have also members trying for babies for 2 years. And then until she said she even went to doctor. So just don't have any good news lah. So after that, what happened is that we actually was because during my team, right, I always do a lot of recipe sharing. So what happened is that she said she just saw this recipe, like everybody was talking about it. So she actually buy the oil and blend. And after applying, I think 4 months or 5 months consistently, okay, she have good news. And now the baby, I think, already 2 years old. Okay, at least 5 years and beyond. Okay, Mary. Mary, I think maybe you can wait for a while until the end, because the plan that I'm sharing, right, will be at the end of the class. I hope you will stay and screenshot and try the oil. Okay, just give it a try. Okay. Yeah, along the way, you also get to understand what are the oils that can assist you. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so there are some of you are trying for babies, at least 5 years, IVF, multiple times, rounds. Okay, understand. Okay, it's not an easy journey. Yes, okay. So let's move on to the pregnancy. So during your first trimester of pregnancy, many pregnant mommy will encounter like fatigue lah, swollen breast, and mood change, and craving of certain food. Some people might not even have craving of food, but instead of craving of food, they have a very bad morning sickness. Okay, and also headaches, indigestion, and also start to have urine more often. For me, right, mine is actually I have very strange morning sickness, which is my morning sickness is the moment when I wake up. From the day, like when the moment I wake up and start, I start preparing myself in toilet, I will start having this morning sickness. But after that, right, it will just gone. But for my first child, right, I only have morning sickness during the night, and my morning was okay, only the night. So it's called night sickness. Okay, so every pregnancy is very different. Okay, very different. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you also have weight change. Some people might slim down, some people might put on weight. So it depends on individual. Some mummies, right, will start to have constipation, all right, and also morning sickness, on and off in the morning. Then some have very, very bad morning sickness. But there are recipes to help you to cope during your pregnancy. Okay, for me, right, my experience for my first child is totally no essential oil related. So when I have my second child, right, I start using oils all the way throughout my whole pregnancy until I gave birth to my second child. And my baby boy start using the oils, right, since born. Okay, so imagine how the oils help me. The oils really changed my life. Okay, change my pregnancy, my motherhood also. All right, so let's move on to the next, which is we can see what are the oils that can help us. So what are the oils that can we use for the first trimester? So when during the first trimester, right, you will face headaches, morning sickness, mood swing, and indigestion and constipation. So what are the oils that can support all these conditions, right? I will be sharing. So please screenshot down for your own reference use. Okay. So mood swing is very common in pregnancy, especially for me during the time when I have my second child. I tend to know that my hormones is like imbalanced and trying to adjust the body change. So during the time, right, I was having a hard time coping, the change. Like you will just feel that your body is changing in some way. So what I do, right, actually for me, because I've been using essential oil for many years, I know my body very well. So I was actually using Carish Calm. Okay, Carish Calm, right? Normally you will need to avoid that oil also, but for me, right, I use that oil to balance my hormones to adjust the change, and it works for me.
Oh,
Okay, it really works for me, and I feel after using it, it really helps me to cope so well. But if you don't have experience of using, Carish Calm, and you are not very new to essential oil, here's the oil that you can use. Adaptive is definitely one of them that can help you to get comfort with your new surrounding and situation or switch situation. So if let's say, you are coping with a change in your body, okay, definitely you will have some discomfort, okay, mood swing, all this and that. Adaptive is definitely one of them that can help you to adapt to the new environment and cope better. Okay, so another one which is lavender, which is one of the very, very safe oil, okay, to use it during pregnancy. It gives you a very calming and relaxing atmosphere, relaxation, you know, the kind of sense that helps you to calm and relax. When you are feeling nervous, okay, you are feeling very tense, you can use lavender. Okay, basically just rub on your palm, cup, and inhale slowly and breathe in and out doing the breathing technique. This, by doing this, right, can help you to calm your mood, okay, to adjust the mood swing, and also let you have a very peace of mind, okay, when you are using that oil, using lavender, okay. And I use that to diffuse during my pregnancy every night without fear, and apply under my soul, okay. Right. Another highly recommend oil, which is balance oil, which is I love it. Okay. Even now, right, sometimes when I conduct a class or even sometimes on and off, right, I will just take out my balance and apply on my chest, my sole before I sleep or start my day. So balance is definitely one of them that can promote feeling of relaxation, okay, provide a grounding balance effects on emotion, okay. So sometimes you might feel that you have some frustration, anger, okay, without anything, you know, just feel that you're very frustrated, okay, you cannot balance yourself with many things, okay, just use balance, dilute and apply on your chest area, okay, and rub some at the back of the ear. Okay, you will be very surprised. It helps you to calm down very fast. Okay, these are the three oils are safe to use during your pregnancy to cope with emotional issues. Can you use for this for PMS? Yes, can Jaslyn? Can Joyce? Joyce can PMS can. Actually, balance, right? It's really very calming. It's best, if you are very new, right, to essential oils, try to use balance as a habit to use every day. You will see a change, like you will feel that you every morning you feel more calm. You don't feel rushing, or you don't feel agitated with, like, you know, the times that you're rushing or whatever. Okay, it can help you to cope very well with your emotion. Okay, especially kids, crying children, especially if you have the first child and then you are pregnant with the second one, and the first one is throwing tantrum, balance can help them to cope and help mummies to cope with them also. Okay, very important, this one. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next, which is for me, right, I suffer from pain. So when I have a headache, right, I will use this three blend. I will do a 10 drop each in a 10 ml roller. You all write down. I never write the recipe for you all because I want to share something, another thing that I use this for pain management use, especially when I have a pelvic pain. So when I have my first child, right, actually I already start suffering from my pelvic pain, can pain all the way until I give birth. So when I have my second child, right, it is still the same. Okay, it's still the same that I'm suffering from the pain from the moment when I know it's about when I was 2 months pregnant. I start having this pain until I labor. So these are the oils that are very useful during my time when I'm pregnant. It helps me to cope with the pain, the aches, so that I can, can walk properly every day. So how do I use when I have all the pains on my pelvic area, right? Is that I will put around 10 cent or 20 cent size of deep blue rub. And then I will use 1 drop of deep blue oil, peppermint, and copaiba. I rub. Okay, I rub, then I apply on my back of my pelvic area. Sometimes I will add in with aroma touch oil, which is a very good oil for massaging, for relaxation for the muscle tense. So these are the very, very good oils and cream that we can use it for pain management when we are pregnant. Okay, so these are the oils that I use during my pregnancy for all the pains, knee pain lah, back pain lah. Sometimes when you turn here and turn there, you don't just feel pain, just use the oil and rub. Okay, definitely will help you to ease and feel much better. All right, so let's move on, which is our morning sickness. Okay, many mummies have morning sickness, but some are very lucky that does not have any morning sickness at all. But when the morning sickness come, right, definitely we will use ginger and peppermint. Okay, so these are the blends that you can blend and bring it around with you. Some pregnant mommy can't even take taxi. They, especially for me, I cannot take taxi at all. Once I take taxi during my pregnancy, I will, when I come down, I will straight away vomit. Okay, so what I do is I will use peppermint and rub, at the back of my ear, use ginger on my abdomen area and chest to help me to cope with the motion sickness, okay, during my pregnancy. It's very important. Sometimes you might feel that, my pregnancy, I don't have this problem. Why when I pregnant I have this problem? Is individual. It depends on, everyone is different lah. Okay, so these are the oils that can helps you with motion sickness and morning sickness. All right, so screenshot down for your own reference use. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the next. Okay, let's talk about digestive health. When we talk about pregnancy, we always have constipation issue, indigestion. Can you use digestion for motion sickness? Yes, you can. Catherine, you can, Can, All right. So digestive health are very important during pregnancy. So some mummies might have constipation from the first trimester when you start, you know that you are pregnant. Some might not have this issue, but some might have bloating tummy on and off, feeling very uncomfortable after having your dinner or lunch. Okay, so these are the oils and supplements that you can go for, which is digestion, which is one of them that I always tell my team member who are pregnant. If you have gastric, okay, if you have indigestion, you have bloating tummy, or you have constipation, okay, you can go for soft gel, okay, which is you can bring it to office and leave it there. So when you, after a meal, just pop one. Okay, it helps you to digest properly, and also helps you with all the indigestion, bloatedness, and discomfort of the tummy issues. And you also can use digestion, right? Dilute and apply on your chest, your gastric area, your tummy, clockwise massage. All right. And you will feel much better after using it. All right. For all the digestive issues. Constipation, very easy. When you apply, right? Okay, on your lower abdomen area, you also can put some at the back. Okay, near to the tailbone area. It also can helps you to release the constipation. Okay. Right. So we'll move on to the next. Okay, digestion is very useful when it comes to pregnancy. So of course, I will definitely share this LLV, which is our doTERRA supplements. These are the one that if you are a breastfeeding mommy, can anyone here still breastfeeding? Do you replace probiotic with probiotic? I also take. doTERRA have one this called PBS. This is very good. Very good. Okay, pregnant should take that one also. Okay, because I think I short of the PBSC's slide. doTERRA PBS is really very good for digestive issues, especially you have very sensitive tummy, intestine. Okay, it helps to improve your guts, your your gut health, okay, which is very important. Yes, PBSC is probiotics. Yes. Okay, so for the LV, right, okay, is very, very popular, okay, in doTERRA. And not only that, right, it helps us to give us all the nutrition during pregnancy. Okay, give us all the nutritions that we need during pregnancy. Yeah, PBSC is PB. Yeah. Okay, so what I want to share is let me share my experience. For my first child, right? Actually, I took a brand supplements. Okay, because during my first pregnancy, I have bleeding issues, and I was bleeding quite badly when I was 2 months pregnant. So after that, when I go back to the clinic, the hospital, go for hormone jab and everything, and I managed to save my baby, my first child. So what happened is that, I think, okay, I myself, I know that my body is very weak because previously, the past few years before my pregnancy, I did not really take good care of my health. So when my first child, when I was first pregnant, right, my body couldn't, like, how to say, is pretty weak lah, okay. So what happened is that my friend he told me, oh, you can take these supplements, for your pregnancy and what and what and what. So I buy, I really buy the supplements to take during my pregnancy. So what happened is that uh baby was born healthy, okay, but she had very weak lungs, and she's very small. She's only born 2.49 kg, which is really very small. But she is a full-term baby. Okay, but very small. So during the time I was like, hey, I spend so much money, but I just don't see the weight. But I don't, as long as baby come out healthy, I'm okay. So when my second child, right, I started taking doTERRA LLV, I was very, very persistent that I want to take all this LLV throughout my whole pregnancy. And when my whole pregnancy, right, I noticed is that first, when I'm taking LLV, I don't feel so tired easily. I don't feel like my energy is low. Matter in fact, when I was pregnant with my tummy very big, right, I still can conduct classes alone. I carry a lot of things and go. All right. So the energy level definitely is there because I also have to cope with my first one with no one helping. So it also helps you with the emotional management issue, like helps you with the distress, all this and that. You will be surprised. LLV do helps with emotional health also. Okay. So when you are taking these supplements, basically it cover everything that you need. All right. So when you are new, okay, just take 2 sets. Start from slow, then increase. Okay. All right. If you don't know, please go and get your outline to guide you how to take LV. Okay. Can you take other supplements on top of that? Yes, you can, but not too much. Okay, not too much. Then Jasmine also, she's my team member. She said, I consume the LV every day. I was less tired. At least I don't go into food coma every day. Yes, really, really give you the energy, right? To cope with everyday life. Okay, especially you are pregnant. Because when you are pregnant, you feel very tired one. Okay, so LV definitely give you the energy to cope. And not only that, if you are a breastfeeding mommy, right, it will help you to increase your milk supply. Okay, some people say, hey, inside got peppermint will actually decrease the milk supply. Actually, it's not. It will help you to increase the milk supply. Okay, surprisingly, and you give your baby the best nutrition that they need. This one, I definitely, I can tell you it's true. Okay, because still breastfeeding for 4 years. I'm still breastfeeding for 4 years. It's already my 4th year now. Okay, I'm going to stop already lah. But I can tell you these are the supplements that definitely you will need and helps you. Okay, all right. So let's move on. Okay, let's talk about the second trimester. What you think second trimester you will face? A mommy share she nausea with she feel nausea. Okay, feel like want to vomit after taking LLV. Is it, Catherine? Later I answer your question. Okay, later I answer your question. We comes to the end, then I answer your question. Okay, I will come back to you, no problem. Okay, so during the second trimester, right? Okay, what happened is that many people will start to feel that your tummy stretch. Okay, some people might have big tummy already during the time, and you'll feel that you have stretch mark, below your lower abdomen. And some people might also have find that their armpit start to have dark patches. Okay, neck. These are very common. Okay, because of hormones, and then it start to have all these patches. Don't worry, after you give birth, it will slowly lighten. Okay, but you can use oil. Okay, you can use oil. For me, right, I'm very scared. Okay, during my pregnancy, I very kiasu. I very scared that I will have all these, dark patches. I use Emotel, frankincense, dilute, and apply. My armpit lah, my neck area lah, and all my lower abdomen area, especially my tummy, to prevent stretch mark. So I also share, some of the recipe that you can use, okay, for during your second trimester. Stretch mark, what are the oils that can assist you? Okay, essential oils that can use for preventing stretch mark during pregnancy, well, definitely you can use myrrh, okay, geranium, frankincense, and Emotel. These are the oils that I use, and I actually blend it into a blend to apply every single day. And actually, during the time, I just want to apply on my lower abdomen area. At the same time, I also apply my hands everywhere. After a period of time, right, you will notice that your hand really looks very young. Means that you have very, very nice fingers. Okay, if you like to have a very, very glowing skin, okay, very, very anti-aging skin, I can say, very nice. Okay, after you apply, right, for a period of times, you will notice that your skin change very, very well. Okay, like very beautiful lah. Okay, no scratch, wrinkles lah, or those like look like a lot of wrinkles or old age, no. Okay, matter in fact, it's really, really very good. If you have all this oil, even you are not pregnant, you also can use. Okay, uh just apply on your lower abdomen area, or you want to use it for your skincare, okay, your thigh area, go ahead and use. Okay, these are the recipes that I use during my pregnancy. And there are also, like you can see, this is my pregnancy photo. Okay, this is about to labor, I think. Okay, my tummy is very big. Okay, this to show you, and you can see, right, there's no stretch mark. I don't have stretch mark. I only can see the vein. Okay, vein at the side. All right. And until now, I still don't have stretch mark. Okay, I still don't have stretch mark. Okay, so these are the previous that I share, right? These are the oils that I use during my pregnancy. You can see very big. Okay, so okay, if you have stretch mark and then now you are currently pregnant, try to use that oil. Even after giving birth, right, try to use and lighten it. Okay, all right. And these are the pain measurement oil that I use for my pelvic pain. Yes, this is should Joelle. When I'm pregnant, the pictures is Joelle. Okay, my tummy for my second pregnancy is really very huge. Very huge. I'm for my size lah. Okay, but I manage. Yeah. Okay. So if you are having pains, right, especially like what I say, pelvic pains, okay, these are the oils that I use, okay, for my pelvic area. Okay, I will use Deep Blue Aroma Touch Copaiba and also Deep Blue Rub. Okay, Deep Blue Rub, apply, layering, or mix together. So if let's say you have very intense pain, you do what I just now share is that 20 cents Deep Blue Rub, and 1 drop each of the oil, rub and mix and apply. Even you are not pregnant, you are having some pains, knee pain, back pain, you can do that also. All right. Okay, give it a try. It's very, very effective. All right, let's move on. So, of course, during my pregnancy, I suffer from pain very long, pelvic pain for very, very long, and until I labor. So, actually, what I do is I will take supplements like Cobaiba soft gel every day. Okay, every day during my pregnancy to cope with the pain and all the discomfort. And one thing is that I noticed that when I take Cobaiba soft gel, right, during the night, I sleep better. Okay, I sleep better. And I don't have like, discomfort or, during pregnancy, like I cannot sleep well, or anything. I sleep really well, okay, using the oils diffuse, apply, and even take internally. Okay, and it also boosts up my immunity because during my first trimester, I tends to have coughing very badly. I don't know why. I keep coughing, coughing, coughing. I also use oil to helps me to cope during the time with zero medication. I don't take medication at all. Even paracetamol also I don't take. Okay, so Copaiba is one of them that help me to ease my pain. And not only that, it stand by me for milk supply when I'm going to labor. Means that my milk supply kick in faster. Okay, kick in faster when I labor and start latching. Okay. Okay, if you are planning to breastfeed, you can stand by Copaiba soft gel. So let's see, when it comes to the third trimester, what will happen? So some people might experience heartburn, okay, short of breath because baby is higher up, okay, and tummy is bigger, and you tend to have swollen face or finger. Okay, I have this swollen face only, fingers and leg don't have, only face. I also don't know why. Okay, and I don't have insomnia, but I have some problems like to the extent that I find my energy is drained off. Like you don't have the energy to move in certain time when that is the time when I'm about to labor already. So I use two oils. Okay, remember, two oils I use and I shower. I use it to shower, and I actually actually teach quite a number of mummies during the hardest time when they go into labor. They feel like, I just feel very uncomfortable. So I told them, use ylang ylang and lavender. You drop into the pail or in the bathtub, okay, and shower, okay, with Epsom salt. With Epsom salt, I tell you, immediately you will feel that your negative energy or that kind of emotionals will just drain out from you. You will feel much better, lighter. Okay. So if you are feeling that kind of emotional, when a bit of mood change, you can do this, shower and let yourself feel better. Ylang ylang and lavender is very good. All right. Some people might have hemorrhoid, okay, like 痔疮, okay, and some people might have the contraction that is not going to labor, but you just feel like you have some contraction. I have oil for that also. Okay, if you have shortness of breath, you can use breathe, dilute and apply. Okay, and sleep at the side. You don't face up. Okay, don't face up. You sleep at the side during this period of time already. Okay, and let's move on. So what are the oils that you can use for water retention? So when you have water retention, right, these are the oils that definitely can help you. Okay, I helped my neighbor who was pregnant when she have a very, very swollen leg. And then when I was in the lift, then I look at her leg, I say, oh, your leg very swollen, how you manage to walk? Is it very painful? Then she said actually she's feeling very uncomfortable, but she tried to massage, but it doesn't help. So I told her, I said, why not I give you a blend you try? So I actually blend this blend for her. And then I tell her, you just keep applying and do a slight massage, okay? And on your sole and on your toes, all this area, it will definitely help you. Then the next day when I see her, she tell me, hey, the oils really helps, the swell really went down. And I find that it's very, very effective. I say, yeah, good, good, good. Then you continue to apply until you labor. It will definitely help you because her slippers, she can't even wear her slippers. She quite bad. Okay, so after using it, managed to wear the slipper to go downstairs for a walk. Okay, and we have also the contraction. If you now coming to near labor time, right, on and off, during the 7 or 8 months, you will tends to have this contraction, okay, and sometimes might have this pulling feeling. Okay, you can use petitgrain and lavender. Why petitgrain? When I was pregnant the time, I actually researched a lot, and then I like to tell this leader called Midwife. uh I cannot remember her Facebook name, but then I always like to go and research and then I try and it works. Okay, and when I share it with my team member and it also works. So please screenshot down if you have these conditions and you are about to the stage. Not I think it's her Don't know is it her or not. Don't know is it Stephanie. Cannot remember. I so long never go in and see. Yeah, essential oil midwife. Yes. Yeah, she last time I used to follow her, then I learned a lot from her. So she's just really very good. Yes, yes, yeah. The essential midwife, whatever lah, but it's only one of them. Okay, so okay, hemorrhoid, 痔疮 is very effective in this blend. Okay, so my team members, some of them was I have a friend. Okay, she's a nurse. So during the time, right, she told me, hey, Gwen, I'm going for an operation to remove my pulse. I say, oh, why do you need to go for? Then she say, I cannot tolerate because I have been suffering this pain for many years. Then I say, oh, okay. So that time she's still not a doTERRA member yet. So I didn't even like, try to try ask her, hey, you want to try or not? So until the surgery when she went, right, she came back. And then not long later, she told me the pulse came back. So after the surgery, right, it might not be 100% clear, but it come back again. So after that, she was telling me, I have this problem. I say, I blend a blend for you, you try, and then it works, right? Then you can consider to buy the oil. And then what happened is that when I blend, I give it to her, she try, right? She said, oh my goodness, it's just string at least 50% or more than 50%. He said she was very amazed with the oil. And recently we was doing a sharing in our chat, right? And then she shared the recipe, you know, the chat, in the chat with all the mummies to tell them it definitely works. And many of our mummies, right, actually suffering from this that we are not knowing, or when to try the blend. Okay, if you have these issues, please go ahead. Yes, non-pregnant also can use. Doesn't matter, Okay, even you're not pregnant, you also can use, Especially old age also have this issue one. All right. Okay, so please use this, okay, and spray on the affected area. Try not to use roller, Okay, allergy. If allergy to frankincense can replace, use lavender. Use lavender lah, or tea tree. Okay, let's move on. So Immortel is one of my favorite blend. Okay, when after my labor. Okay, let's talk about labor. So when after my labor, my stitching was really very bad because actually it was quite at the back, quite deep and all the way back. It's very painful. So I remember my first child, when I was after, you know, the stitching, everything, right? I cannot sit properly for at least nearly 2 months. Can you imagine how bad, my first child? So when my second child, right, when before going to labor, I prepare Immortel in a spray blend. Actually, I never prepare Immortel. I prepare OV blend. Okay, OV blend is frankincense, tea tree, and lavender. So I actually blend it with fractionated coconut oil in a spray bottle. So I bring it to the hospital. So the moment when I visit the toilet, I was spray. So what happened is that I noticed that after when I come back home, right, the area, you know, the stitching area just have some slight discomfort, like, you know, have a bit discharge, like infection already, you know. So I was like, oh my goodness, why you know, it's like something like this kind of thing happen. So my idea is straight away I take out my Immortel. I pour at least, I think, 1/4 to half into a 30 ml spray bottle, and then I top up with fractionated coconut oil and I spray. Every time I go toilet and wash myself, I will spray on the wound, whatever area, you know, just spray. Then with fractionated coconut oil works better. I please don't go and blend with water or whatever. Just use it with fractionated coconut oil. And surprisingly, the second day, right, I just feel that my wound is not as itchy, and then it's not as pain. And less than 1 month, right, I managed to sit properly. Okay, this is more important because I cannot sit properly. I cannot concentrate also. What blend? Okay. Would you care for C-section, right? C-section wound, same Immortel. Okay, same Immortel. Helichrysum is good. Okay. All right. Later I answer those I miss. If I never answer, please type also at the end. Okay, so Immortel can use for C-sec wound. Okay, your like if you're give birth to naturally, okay, give birth naturally, you also can use on the sensitive area. I use it, and it really works well and heal faster. Okay, so let's move on. So when you are coming into when you are back home, right, you definitely will breastfeed. Okay, my time is during my time, I start breastfeeding when I was in the hospital. I latch all the way. I make sure I latch so that my milk kick in. But unfortunately, when you're first starting off your latching, right, it can be very painful. Okay, it can be very painful, because keep latching, or maybe position not latching well. So you will have crack or sore nipples. Okay, what happened is that when I have that condition, I will use Response X to apply on the nipples area. Okay, and I will just leave it until the next feeding. If you are feeling very uncomfortable, like, you know, baby will be latching, just wipe it off. But definitely after, when the next feeding, right, the Response X already absorbed into your skin and your body. So if you just want to make sure, just wipe it off and then latch. Okay, This is what I do. So if your baby is also having diapers rash, some skin issues like rashes on the face, cuts, maybe a bit of eczema, can use Respond X. Okay, just go ahead. Anything to do with our surface, like your skin, use Respond X. Okay, so breastfeeding mommy, please prepare yourself with a Respond X. Okay, when you are breastfeeding, definitely will use it. Even cut nipples also can heal up very fast. Okay, we are not able to do testimonial picture sharing, but definitely I can tell you it works. Okay, all right. So during confinement, you need a time to rest, okay, to unwind yourself. We definitely need something that can helps us to have blood flow better. Okay, during our pregnancy, right? After giving birth, there are some remainings of water retention in our body. So to me, right, I actually use lemongrass, ginger, and geranium into my the pail of water, the herbs water. I just drop in and mix it with Epsom salt with all the herbs together and shower. I can tell you, you feel very, very, very shook. Okay, after shower with all these oils, it will help you to calm. At the same time, give you a warm sensation. Not only that, geranium give you a very, very nice rose, the kind of floral scents, very calming. If you have a bathtub, you also can drop and sit in, to have a relaxing bath during your confinement. But I think normally confinement we don't use bathtub lah. Okay, we will use the pail to shower, sit down, or shower with warm herbal water lah. Okay, these are the oils that you can try. You can mix. Okay, I do that every day. And matter in fact, I shower with confinement the herbs with essential oil for I think nearly 100 days. Okay, nearly 100 days. Because my mom tell me, you just, shower, I can do for you 100 days and then you stop. I say, oh, okay lah. I'm very happy because I like. Okay, all right. So let's move on to the next. Okay, so when we talk about postnatal, okay, is there anything to keep our hair fresh and cause cannot wash? Okay, let me share. Okay, some people think that, we cannot wash our hair. Actually, can wash. You need to wash, blow dry, not in the aircon room. Actually, can. But if you say you want something that you want to have like a dry shampoo, actually you can make DIY your own dry shampoo. Okay, can I have a recipe and next time I can share lah. Not now. Okay, but if you want to keep your hair fresh, use lavender, use tea tree. Okay, use lavender, use tea tree. It's good. Okay, during that time, you just rub on your scalp. If let's say it's itchy, and then if you want to have like control the oil, because definitely if you don't wash, will have very oily scalp. Then you can add in like cedarwood. But I will encourage confinement mommy must shower leh. Cannot don't shower hair. Maybe 2, 3, 4 days one time, but not every day, like one whole month don't wash. Okay? Right, just blow dry. Make sure you blow dry. Can one, can one. Okay, TCM say can one. Yeah, 3, 4 days once. Yeah. Use tea tree. Use tea tree, huh? Tea tree, lavender. Yeah lor. Okay, so let's move on. So what are the oils that we can use for postnatal blue? Okay, when it comes to mood, are very important. Mummies must know how to self-care. If you don't know how to take care of yourself, you are not able to take care of the little ones. This one you all have to remember. Even you are now currently you already gave birth, or you are currently a mother of 2 or 3, okay, or your baby is coming on the way. Always remember, self-care is more important than anything. Because when your mood is not right, everything can be not right. Okay, so you have to take care of your own emotional. Okay, it's very important. So what are the oils that we can use, which is Carriage Calm, highly recommend after you give birth, please use this oil. Please bring this oil to the hospital with you and apply every day. Okay, lower abdomen area to help you to keep your uterus healthy. The blood flow, those blood clot can help you to reduce Okay, you will notice that your menses actually clear faster. Okay, another thing is that it will help you to calm your mood down, give you a very, very relaxation mood, and you don't feel frustrated. Okay, something that this is a must. Okay, definitely is a must. All have to take note. After giving birth, I use only for 1 month. Can or not? Cannot. Okay, continue to use it every day. The reason why, because when we are taking care of our kids, right, our kids is growing. At the same time, every stage we have different kinds of stress. And in order to help us to cope with all the stress, right, you need something to supplement your emotion. So Carriage Calm is one of them that can help you to balance your hormones. It helps you to balance your mood, and it also helps you with your regular menses. Of course, if you are breastfeeding, right, don't worry. You use this one, it will not calm menses, okay? If you are breastfeeding, it will just help you to adjust your body naturally. Don't have to worry. Most important thing is that you have to take care of your emotion. Emotion is the key, okay? Remember, never let yourself like, so busy, then you all care about baby, and then you don't care about yourself. Okay, must care about yourself, then you have the energy to care about your baby. Okay, remember this, because you know why? I have a very, very good example. Okay, let's talk about adaptive. Okay, Deborah is here also. Every time when I share about adaptive, I will say about this also. Okay, so what happened is that during the time when I was having my second one, because I don't have helper, I don't have anyone to help me during my confinement. So basically, I'm doing everything myself. My mom only helped me to, boil some bath water, all this and that, but everything I have to do it myself. So what happened is that when my first one meltdown, my second one start crying, and then, it's like overwhelming in the house. You just cannot cope with the kind of emotional. Okay, imagine I'm using oils every day. I'm quite good in using essential oil basically. But there is a time that your mind just shut off. So what happened is that when I remember Deborah during the time when Adaptive was just launched, she was at US. And then I was telling her, I say, I think I cannot take it anymore already, because for me, my character, I'm not that kind of like easily give up type. So how can when I told her this, she said, "Oh, I have an oil, right? It's called Adaptive. I think you can give it a try." I say, I don't have this oil, Then she said, "No, don't worry, I have the oil. I just asked, my husband to pass it to you. You try." So when she passed me the oil, right, you know what I do? I immediately I apply on my back of the ear, my chest, and I oil my two kids. Okay, before that, the emotional is actually I carry my two kids, and three of us was crying together, because the kind of emotion is very, very bad. It's too heavy for three of us to cope. Okay, because of jealousy lah, the first one, angry, like jealous with the younger one, and the younger one keep crying also, during the time. That was only my confinement, during my confinement. So I feel so overwhelmed. So after using the adaptive, right, amazingly, three of us just calm down, just calm. And when adaptive was in Singapore, the moment I straight away cut the oil and diffuse every day. So every time when I travel, or when sometimes mommy tell me, my kids having a meltdown, I have two kids, then every time fight all this, and I say, just use adaptive to diffuse daily during the day. And during the night, you need something to calm their mind. You will see the emotional change. And this really do helps with all the kids and the mommy to cope. It's very important. Really, leh. Yes, Deborah, I can tell you, it really works so well for so many family. Even recently, I have members coming to me and say, my kids, I have two kids, then having a hard time to cope, right? I just tell her, you buy adaptive, you diffuse every day. Okay, don't be how to say, some people might say, diffusing very wasteful. No, it's not wasteful. Basically, it create a kind of very calming atmosphere for the family, especially you have kids at home. You want to calm their mind, adaptive. Okay, meltdown, adaptive. Okay, cannot cope with the change of the environment, adaptive or balance. Okay, yeah. Yes, Yes, adaptive is really very good. So it create a kind of healthy, happy mood for everyone in the family. So if your family currently is facing like the kind of like very moody, frustration atmosphere, angry atmosphere, please diffuse adaptive. Even during the night, you can use it also, no problem. All right. So let's move on. Okay, so just now the IVF mommy, please screenshot this down for your own reference. And please, Jia, you go and try. So my advice for you for the IVF mommy, okay, this is a very good blend that you can use it every day. Okay, every day, at least 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, and you try, if you haven't started LLV supplements, right? You can try taking LLV supplements. Okay, slowly take. You don't take one shot full set. The full set is 4 times a day, one capsule each. You start with 2 set. Okay, 2 set means that um 2 times a day, one each. Okay, one type each. Rub where? Lower abdomen. Lower abdomen. Okay. This blend apply at your lower abdomen area every 2 to 3 times a day. Okay. Treat it as this is a perfume blend for you. Okay. Bring it everywhere you go and apply. All right. Then apply under the sole and go and sleep every night. Okay. Let me see. Where's the mommy? Are you here? I don't know what's her name. Let me see. Mary, are you here? Okay, remember to screenshot down. I don't know so I cannot send you the recipe. Okay, if you missed it. All right. So these are the recipes that you can use. And please remember, you need to adjust your body to give yourself a tip-top condition before you conceive. If your body is very weak, right? And then, you are trying for a second one, it might give you a very hard time to conceive. So why I'm asking her to take ILV is to give her, to repair whatever her body needs. She can take the supplements at the same time oil together. It's like a combo like that. Then it helps her with the internal and the outer external healing 2 ways. Any for men's. Yes, yes, got men one. Men you use ylang ylang. Okay, so the fanon you change to ylang ylang. Have have really have. I remember is you need ylang ylang. Cannot remember what is for men, but I remember I shared before when I was doing the Zoom with Elizabeth last year. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's have a Q&A. All right. So just now, anyone was asking me question. Let me see. Carpal tunnel, right? Okay, if you have mama sore, carpal tunnel, you need basil. I think previously I shared one recipe with my team member. Let me check. Okay, you need basil, then you need oregano, you need aroma touch, you need copaiba, and some other oils like lemongrass. You dilute and you apply on your wrist area. Okay, because currently I have carpal tunnel. Okay, mine was actually not so bad. Okay, mine was all the way from elbow all the way to these 2 fingers. Okay, all right. So what I do is I use a lot of deep blue rub, copaiba, lemongrass, and what I use cypress. Okay, I use a lot of cypress also. You're too hot or not? You need to apply for guys you need to apply on the 大腿内侧. Okay. Okay. Okay, you need to dilute. Remember, all the oils must be dilute before you apply. And then just now somebody was asking me some question. I just scroll back. Okay, LLV, some mummies said that after taking, right, they will feel that they want to vomit, right? Can you please share, Catherine, that what is her condition and how she take? Is it one shot she take 4 set a day? Okay, if she's taking 4 set a day, you can ask her to reduce. Okay, ask her to reduce the supplements for LLV. Instead of 4 set, right? Go to 2 set first. Start with 2 sets. If you are taking LLV with supplements like the doctor that actually prescribed, right? You can, but the LLV will not, you don't need to take full set. Full set means 4 times a day, 1 capsule each. So cut half, okay? Too much is also not good. Oh, it's just, oh, okay, it's Jaslyn. Okay. Can share morning sickness blend again. I manage. Oh, okay. Can. Okay, no problem. Morning sickness, Okay, here. Uh, let me see. Peppermint. Okay, Joyce. Peppermint, I bought, passion, diffuse passion in the room and actually, passion is good, but sometimes, uh I have case that actually they diffuse passion, I cannot sleep but it's good. Yeah, the idea of passion is good. Cold soft, soft gel, right? I take, because I have pain, right? So I take 3 times a day, one. But if you have, like, just want to prepare, your milk supply, just one in the morning, one in the night before you sleep. I can tell you, take cold soft gel, you sleep very well. Cannot sleep. But my son sleep with me now, very hard to patch. Aiyo, so funny leh. Will peppermint no? Actually, peppermint will not induce. It will not. If you are saying induce, no. But okay, pregnant mummies, take note. Don't let people press your ankle. Okay. I actually went on acupressure. I'm certified acupressure therapist. Okay. Never let people touch your shoulder. Okay. Never let people touch your ankle. Okay, never, So when you are like people want to press your shoulder, help you massage, you say so sorry, don't. Okay, you will induce you into labor. So don't anyhow touch certain points during pregnancy. Mama so can. Mama so wait, I check my recipe for you guys. Tomate, Some people say cannot come in, the Zoom link. I got share, why cannot come in, The password also correct. Give me one moment. I check. Recently I just do a Zoom for my team for pain. Carpal tunnel is one of the worst, okay, condition during pregnancy, mommy. Okay, the reason why, no, after labor, because you all carry baby all the time. Okay, so you all please, okay, please help me type. I go and find the recipe again for you guys. LLV can help, mommy. Yes, LLV can boost your milk supply. Can. Confirm, I confirm. And there's one oil, that I love it when I feel that my supply is low. But every time when I take that oil, right, I take internally, I feel that oversupply. Okay, that is called celery seeds. Celery seeds and copaiba. Okay, in a veggie capsule. And every time I feel that my supply is low, I take, very fast. You feel that your milk kick in very fast, and gosh, okay, so there are oils that can help with very low supplies, mommy. Next week, I will share this. Next week, I will share what are the oils for babies. Okay, come, carpal tunnel, Okay, help me type in basil, cypress, frankincense, lemongrass, oregano, marjoram. Anybody type for me? Or anyone? Okay, I repeat, So everyone, yeah, carpal tunnel, basil, cypress, frankincense, lemongrass, oregano, marjoram. Yeah. Okay, let me share. A lot of people find that oregano maybe is not a very popular oil, but I can tell you it works so amazing for carpal tunnel. Because I have to type and do slides, right? My hand actually pull very badly and I cannot support. So what happened is that got one night I was really feeling very, very uncomfortable. So my around me is only I can reach is oregano. So what I do is I use 3 drop and then I dilute a fractionated coconut oil and I apply on my wrist area, all my wrist area, my joints area. Okay, surprisingly, 15 minutes, I count 15 minutes later, I feel that the pain just suddenly reduced so much. Okay, it reduced so much. It's really very amazing. So when you have anything, any condition like inflammation, you have some, you know that your vein or somewhere that got inflammation, oregano is definitely a must. Okay, okay, all right. So any other question you all want to ask me? So remember, breastfeeding LLV definitely can help you to bruise up. Angie is also my team member. She also still breastfeeding. She's still taking LLV and it helps her also. We also take Meta Power, okay, during this time. Even now I'm still breastfeeding, I still take Meta Power. It does not decrease my milk supply also. Okay. Cannot sleep. Very easy. You can diffuse some calming oil. All right. Some calming oil to help you sleep better. Remember, okay, during your pregnancy, after giving birth, okay, two things you need to do. First, apply the oil. Second, diffuse the oil. Okay, make sure you diffuse and apply the oil for yourself daily and also your baby. So next week, right, I will be sharing about what are the oils that you can use for infant to kids. Means that I will cover the newborn infant to 1 year old. So after 1 year old, you still can continue what you are using. But I will cover 0 to 1 or even older kids, no problem. The recipe can be using for many multi-purpose use. All right. So don't forget to join us. Any other question before I end the Zoom? Will diffusing the oil for infant be too strong? Oil, you mean diffusing, is it too strong for the infant? No, you can diffuse even for infant, just that your oil drop you can use slightly lesser. Okay, so maybe if let's say example, I bring a newborn baby home, all right. Okay, let me share first. Okay, so example, you bring your baby back home, and then you want to diffuse to help your baby to stay calm and relaxing, right? You start with 3 drop first. Okay, 3 drops, and then 1 month, 2 months later, increase slowly. Okay, for me, actually, I use 3 drop, and then the second week or the next week, I slowly increase, but never overdose. Okay, not overdose, don't over diffuse too strong. Okay, especially oregano, try not to diffuse too much in a room when the little ones is still very young. Okay, I have mummies that experience that they diffuse too strong oil, right? The kids have some reaction. So you must know your child well. For those calming oil, right? Calming oil, no problem, like lavender lavender peace, Roman chamomile, all these okay one. Okay, on guard, okay, breathe, all these highly recommend during the time that you need to boost up their immunity. Mm. I hope I don't talk too much. Okay, I hope I cover all your questions. Yeah, okay. Any other question? Okay, so remember newborn start with 3 drops, then slowly increase every week. Okay, increase a bit, increase a bit. Okay, to let the baby adapt, but the best oil is balance. Balance, lavender are very good. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, join next week, okay? Join next week, Remember to join next week to understand infant about what are the oils and what are the blends and diffusing. I will share more, okay? Cover what I can help, I help. Okay, what I can share, I share. Yeah, next Tuesday. Okay, because Elizabeth go Hawaii, so I will be taking over her Tuesday's class. Yeah. No problem, no problem. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, this record don't have, don't have. For this record, our team Can, I can share. Okay, Justin, you are in my team, right? Can, I will post one, I'll post one. Okay. Yeah, I have happy for everyone to join. So do remember next Tuesday, join in to understand more. Okay, I will share more to help all of you. All right. Okay, so nothing more. Then we're going to end here. Thank you for everyone for coming today. All right, we will see you again next week. Yeah, revisit tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Okay, same link. I will try to get Elizabeth to for the access lah. If cannot, then I will use the same link. I will announce. Okay, I will announce in all the chat. Okay, so if you want, you can get your upline to guide you for the link. Yeah, thank you. Some people now then join. Funny, oh. Okay. Okay,
No,
bye everyone.
not same timing already. Not
Yeah, lor.
same time zone.
I also see funny leh. Okay.
Bye bye.